Last week we have done cash discount, right? Hello. Today we will discuss about advance payment to vendors. Okay, actually scenario is that when we want to purchase something, we need to pay, give purchase order to vendors. A vendor will supply, vendor normally supplies our materials, and after completion of the supply, vendor is vendor normally provides bill, invoice. Okay, after that we can go for payment. Okay, this is a normal scenario, but this is a situation where when we gives purchase order, vendor is asking for some amount as an advance. Okay, before supplying materials, vendor asking some amount for advance. We know very well that vendor is a purely liability, so we create vendor account under liability group, and not basically vendor account means vendor recon account to link with finance. But say you have around 500 vendors. Out of 500, around 10 have taken advance. So management asks you, please give me the list of vendors to which we are providing advance, or to those who are taken advance. That is advance to vendors. Then first, what should we do? We should not keep their name or amount or date, whatever may be the things in other Excel sheet or whatever things, but management will ask from the systems. So we have to maintain everything in the systems. From the systems we can give them, we can provide them reports. For this reason, we need to create another reconciliation account to link those vendors who are taking or who have taken advance, and that reconciliation account will be under asset, because we are going to pay liability at first. Before turns into liability, we are giving amount, so that liability normally has credit balance. Now this time liability will be the debit balance, that will be the opposite balance. So it is the accounting sense, when asset is normally debit balance, asset has normally debit balances, liability is credit balances, but when liability is debit, that is liability turns into asset. So advance payment to vendors, if we maintain this recon account by this name, then we have to create advance payment to vendors recon account under liability, under asset. Okay, then when management will ask, give me the list of advance payment to vendors, we can easily give, we can easily provide them by taking printout of list of advance payment to vendors ledgers. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Then two types of recon account is coming. One is original recon account, where total number of vendors are linked, and now second one is advance payment to vendors, where so called particular vendors who have taken advance, they are linked. Say we have 500 vendors. Out of 500 vendors, keep it mind, not apart from 500 vendors, out of those 500 vendors, around 8 or 10 have taken advances. First of all, we need to create advance payment to vendors recon account. Number 2, this is called special GL, advance payment to vendors concept is called special GL in SAP. Why it is special? Because the scenario is that vendor will ask me for advance amount, and that ask will be in written, either by mail, either by letter, not verbally, because we need to create an entry of that request. You can ask, what will be the entry? Vendor just simply requesting some sort of amount. Here no question of debit and credit is coming, because we are not giving him any amount, or he is not providing him in any materials. Yes, here is a entry, here is an entry that is called simply documentation, because when audit will ask you why you have given this many vendors some sort of advances, you have to prove that they will ask me, and that is the proof is called request entry. It will not put any impact in accounts. This entry will show in the vendor line item display, not in vendor accounts. Not it will come under vendor balance displays. This type of entry is called noted item. We know already line item display. Now the second item is noted item. Noted item has no impact in normal accounts, right? It is simply a documentation or proof. So in the first part of configuration, we need to mention, or we need to create this request configuration, and request configuration will assigned or will linked with a particular indicator that is noted item integrator F, because we have to mention these are the total vendors and these are the total vendors recon account and these are advance payment recon account. So we have to create request configuration first. Vendor will request me first. Kunalji, are you following my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. First vendor will request me. Then we have to create the request configuration. For that purpose, when we go in the request scenario, request screen, we need to choose, we need to double click on request indicator, that is called F for foreign. When we double click on F, system will ask me what is your normal recon account. Normal recon account means what? Normal recon account means the recon, all recon accounts where all vendors are linked. This is called normal recon account. Again, in the second column, vendor will ask you what is your advance payment or special vendors account. We need to assign your advance payment to vendors recon account. Okay, you save it. In the second point, when you going to, when we have to pay. For payment purpose, you have to choose or click on advance payment indicator, that is called A. First was F, second was A. Again the same scenario will come, same screen will come, system will ask me what is your non-standard recon account and what is your special or advance payment to vendors recon account, special GL account, whatever may be. Then you have to choose special GL account and normal account, save it. Nothing else. These two lines of configuration you have to done. In the first line, you have to mention request entry, and second line you have to mention when you going to pay, payment entries configuration. We know very well what is configuration because you have already done so many configurations. Last week we have done discount configurations. Configuration is a basically one sort of event in our life. Let's say you are going to celebrate some sort of occasion in your family, and for that purpose you are inviting some guest and you have a plan that you will provide some sort of dish to that guest after the occasions, and that guest can enjoy the party, and you can arrange that sort of fooding by many ways. You can ask any team, any from outside. You can arrange that food in your room, whatever may be. This is called configurations. in SAP. Now after these configurations, we need to testing, that is called unit testing. We need to test our configurations which I have already done, it is okay or not, right? First you need to create a GL account, that is called advance payment to vendors. It will be under asset. Please create FS00 GL account. Create FS00. Go to fixed asset. Left click on the left click in the left arrow. Click on the left arrow to pick the number. Number is 10. Now you can put any number. Click on create button. Input number after 10 or before 10, whatever be. Only 11 is enough. No, don't need to input any 0. Or anyway, click on create, click on continue button. Right. Choose account group. Fixed asset is balance sheet, and input short text advance payment to vendors. No. Now go to main function is the recon account. Choose recon account. That is vendors, because it is also vendor. Just nature is asset. Choose short key. Number vendors. Go to create or bank interest G067 as usual. G067. Right. Save. Okay. Now we need to go for configuration. OBYR /N O for orange /N OBYR. Okay, just follow the screen. That is A for down payment and A for down payment request. Down payment means what? Down payment means advance payment. That is down payment on current asset. Vendor is also is a liability. Okay, when we are going to pay first liability, it will be current now asset. That is called down payment on current asset. Okay. Now down payment request, vendor will ask you. Double click on F. Choose chart of accounts, continue. Right. This is recon account, that is your normal standard recon account, that is vendor account. Continue. Domestic vendor you can take. What you take? What you have taken? Local vendor. Okay, okay. Now in just I need to follow. Okay. Now you can go special jail. Advance payment to vendors. You can make complete it. Domestic vendor and foreign vendor, because in the from the list you can't determine what is your local vendor, what is your domestic vendor. That is why you can take both all recon account. Okay. Domestic vendor. So now foreign vendor. Yeah, so we have 3 vendors recon account. That is why we have taken all. Okay. Advance payment to vendors. Right. Save it. Continue. Our configuration part is over. This sort of configuration we need for advance payment to vendors. Only this sort of configuration. Now we are going for testing. We need to go for testing. Okay. Scenario is that vendor will ask me, that is requesting. When vendor will request me some money, say 1 lakh amount, vendor may ask for creating that request. T code is F-44, request from vendors. Okay. No, F-47. It is my mistake. F-44 is the clearing. F-47 /N F-47. Yes. Down payment request. Choose document date. Choose vendors from account. This part. There will be no accounting entry. Okay. Simply okay. Now choose target special jail indicator. This is a very important point. What you are going to do? You are going to input request entry. What we have done in the configuration? We have put our vendors in F indicator, that is request indicator. But here we can't. Kunalji, are you getting my point? But here we can't, we never choose F. It is a logical thing. Kunalji, first follow this area. At the first line of configuration, we have mentioned F as request indicator. In the second line of configuration, we are going to we have done A as an indicator and takes the all data from F to A. Now all the datas, that is normal vendors and special GL, are in A indicator, not in F. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So every time, at the time of request, at the time of payment, when target special jail indicator will ask we need to choose A. Click on not F, A, not F, A. From F we have keep it under A. Advance payment to down payment current asset. A. Save. Enter, press enter, sorry, press enter, press enter, press enter. Okay. What is the error is coming? That is 17 is missing because K documentation, it is the vendor record line item request documentations. K is missing. It is we need to create K number H. Go to FBN1 or OBS7, whatever may be. Double click on K, yes, that is 17, okay, fine. Click on number range informations, choose company code, double click on it, click on intervals, no, change intervals. Always for creating vendor any kind of number we need to create on change interval. Click on plus intervals, click on plus intervals, input 17 in number field, input 17, year 2020, form number, choose from drop down, double click, to number 4000, save, enter, save, continue. Clear? Okay, now go to down payment entry scheme. Choose account, choose account, choose target special jail indicator F, sorry A, enter. What is the keep special jail indicator A 1 point, go to OBYR /n OBYR /n OBYR. We need to check OBYR, what you have done there. OBYR, Y for yellow, double click on F, continue. One thing, 111 to okay, here is okay. Now go to F, Oh, you have not mentioned anything. Please create same thing. Choose recon account. And 1001 also. Save it. After configuration of F, we need to create configuration of A. We are forgotten. Anyway, now go to down payment entry screen. Press enter. Press enter. Input the amount which vendor requesting you, and input due date. Save it. Not 31st. Make it today. Make it today. Make it today. Save, because we will test it today na. Now we need to, how much you have mentioned there? 10,000. 10 lakhs. Okay, say vendor asks for 10 lakhs, you are going to make him payment around 6 lakhs. Okay, that is down payment. F-48 /N F-48. Post vendor down payment, right? Choose document date. Choose vendor account. Choose target special jail indicator first. Choose bank account. Input amount 60,000 here, 6 lakhs. How much vendor requested? 8 lakhs. So we are going to pay him 6 lakhs. Hello. Oh, 1 lakh tha. 1 lakh. I mean, I am getting 8 lakh. Okay, 60,000. Okay, fine. Input value date. Today's date. Press enter. Input amount. Here debit and credit is going. Debit and credit is coming, but in the request entry there is only one sort of entry. Save. Clear? Now we have to see the result. How to see? Just go to vendor line item display, FBL1N /N FBL1N. Choose the vendor account. all items. No entry is showing here, right? No entry is showing here today's date, right? You can choose today's date. No entry is showing here. Now is showing, right? I think you choose this. If you normally there's no entry is showing, but when it is showing, not showing, we are choosing all items and normal items is normally selected. We need to choose special GL transactions first. What is our special GL transaction? 60,000. That is A, advance. This is called A. Indicator is A. A means advance, right? 60. Now, if you choose noted item, you will get your 1000, that is F request. Now please go FK10N /n FK10N FK10N for Nagpur. Okay, choose your vendor account. Execute. Fine. If I go for credit, no amount is coming. Watch. No payment invoice amount is coming because here we have not maintained any invoices, just request. If you go for debit side, no payment side is also coming. That is, we have paid him 60,000. That is also not coming. I've already told you that request entry will not give any impact on GL. That is, this is nothing but ledger GL format, right? Debit and credit is coming. In the GL, no question of request entry because request is a noted item and is one side of entries. It will not give any impact on accounts. But we have paid him 60,000. That was the normal GL entry. What is the vendor entry? Vendor account debit to bank. It should come, but it is in the debit side, but it is not also not coming. Why? Because we had not cleared that entry. Cleared means what? Cleared, we need to clear that advance payment amount, that is 60. We have already learned the process of clearing in case of partial payment in couple of days before by F-44. But in advance payment to vendors, we need to choose F-54. Okay, /n F-54 for clearing, /n F-54. Okay, choose document date. Choose vendor account. Just erase the invoice number 2410, press enter, select the line select the line from the left, yes, click on save button, and when this type of scenario will come, this type of screen will come, that one line item is black and one line item is blue. Double click on blue line item, double click on blue, that is second line item, double click on blue line item, input some sort of text, anything, some sort of text, single word may be enough, not text, input, you need to input. Okay, save it. First, go to line item display FBL1N. Click on all items. Choose date, today's date, posting date, today's posting date. And click on execute button. Okay, fine. What's this? This is green, right? 60,000 is green. This is cleared. Okay, Kunal ji. Now go to vendor line item display. Click on back button, and now again click on execute button. Now double click on debit item 1,10,000, that is there, 50,000 is coming here. Sorry, 60,000 is coming here. 16th, date of 16th, advance payment. Okay. Why it is K? Can you explain it? Why it is K? Why it is not KZ? Because it is only come here. You will get only the item which is forcefully cleared. If it is KZ, Kunalji, if it is KZ, you can differentiate it from normal item. This is normal item, 50,000. What you have done earlier. What is a SBI account debit to Himanshu account, right? This is normal payment. Go to this entry. That is both are Himanshu account, because it is clearing account. You have just cleared it. So what we can do now, we can create an invoice, so that after creating invoice we can adjust this advance payment amount, right? Go to invoice F-43 or FB60, whatever may be. No, 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 not payment. Invoice. Choose any expense account. It is invoice, not payment. We have already paid. Choose say purchase account. Enter. Star. Save. Okay. Now go to line item display and click on list and refresh. What is the scenario? Okay, fine. That is KR 1 lakh. We have paid KZ 60,000, right? So we need to adjust this 60,000 now with this amount. You can ask one thing. So why we need to clear this 60,000 at first, right? So we need to make it double clearing. First this clearing and second this clearing. Yes. First thing is that you please make it a clear and I will explain rather. Okay. F-44. It will be the normal clearing, normal invoice with normal clearing. F-44 slash n F-44. Choose account vendor. Enter. Okay, fine. Click on partial payment option and of 50,000 first. Double click on it. Double click on it, right? And now these two will be the scenario, will be the main issue. 1 lakh is the invoice and KA is coming, not KZ. Watch. KZ, not KZ. KZ is also already cleared. K is remaining. K is representing now for KZ. So we need to double click on 1 lakh. No, not that red amount. Yes. Okay. Both are cleared. Save it. Now go to vendor line item display scheme. Just make it a refresh. Okay, fine. That 60,000 is almost cleared. That is KZ is cleared with KA. Only 40,000 is remaining. Clear? Now the question will come, why we need to clear advance payment amount first. Kunalji, are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
In case of advance payment, we need to clear any amount twice. First clear the advance payment amount, then it will be adjusted with normal invoice. When we go for payment in case of advance payment, what will be the T code? F-48. We are not going for with F-53, right? Because in that list, the display list, we can follow, we can watch, that is KZ. Watch this KZ 60,000 A. Okay, clip, just make it a from 8th. Sorry, 8 to 16. Watch KZ. You have made an entry on 8. There is no indicator, right? But today in the KZ here is A, and this KZ same. It was on 8th and it was on 16th, but this today's KZ is marked with A. What is the implications? It is telling us this is advance payment. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So in case of advance payment, we have to make it clear so that we can adjust normally with invoice by F-44. We never adjust any advance payment account by F-44 because advance payment we need to clear first. It is a big point, it is a main point. So what will be our conclusion point? In case of normal invoice, we can go by F-43 by FB60 and make payment by F-53, and we can make it clear in case of partial payment by F-53. But in case of advance payment, we can go in for invoice F-48, not invoice, not only for payment, F-48, and make it clear by F-54. After making clearing, we need to create normally invoice, okay, and then only we can go for adjustment by F-44. We never adjust any F-48 entry with F-44. Always keep it in mind. Unless and until it will cleared, we will not get that entry for adjustment, for clearing. It is the main issue, main point. I am telling you very, very cautiously and clearly, and showing you also in the screen. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So we can turn it out today. We can go for next day. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.